Alright, so here is a guide on how to make money in GW2 in 2021, maybe 22 as well, probably most likely. So how do you make money? You go to a bank, there is a resources tab, and there are these resources. Basically, you just sell them. That's how you make money. But in order to get them, the most efficient way is to salvage these three. But first you need to open them. So when you get them, you can click use all, you'll open all of them, and then you'll salvage them. You get these resources, and I'll show you later in detail how to do that. First, where do you farm these actually? So you farm these on metas most of the time, and if you're a free-to-play kind of player and you don't even have hot or POF or anything else, you can go silver wastes. It's over here where I'm at. You come here and do the meta here. It's a free-to-play location, I'm pretty sure. You can do the meta here, it's alright. It's not very slow, it's alright. It's a little bit confusing, but basically just run around the map, do the orange events that you see, and you'll get rewarded for that. Next, if you are not actually a free-to-play player, you can type in /wiki et like this, click it, and it will take you to this page where it shows all the timings for all the metas in the game that can be tracked. Some metas cannot be tracked. For example, currently we're in silver wastes, and this meta is not static. It cannot be tracked, so it's up to players whether they want to develop this location or not. And all of these, they can be tracked. And if you're a beginner player, I suggest you do the meta in Auric Basin here, and then Tangle Depths. These two metas, they go one after another, so go Tangle Depth first, do it, and then go Auric Basin immediately, and do that meta as well. Each one will yield you like 10 gold, I think, something like that, for like 15 minutes each, maybe 20 minutes each, something like that. And as a result of those metas, you'll get this unidentified gear. Let me show you now. So you'll be getting this gear, and I'll show you how to like manage your inventory a little bit as well, because it's very difficult at first when you don't have the space or anything. So let's assume this is my like newish character, but it has some bags and it has some space. I know that you'll probably have like up to here filled. I know what it looks like. So what I suggest you do is you go to the trading post and buy an invisible bag. 10 slots will do, it's alright. Let's just buy it right now. I'll just show you how to do this easily. But if you really don't have any space, I suggest you do this manipulation with the bank. So I put it okay, I thought I was crazy. Okay. So this invisible bag, why is it good? It ignores all the mass commands that you can do on your inventory. For example, let's pick up. Okay, I'm just gonna explain it like this. When you click on a salvage kit, just buy the crude ones. When you click salvage all, fine and lower, it will affect all of your inventory except for the invisible bag. So if I put this into my invisible bag, I can't even salvage blue anymore, because it's not there, it doesn't register. So I suggest you buy this invisible bag and put these three in it, and then buy the salvage kits. For everything that isn't yellow, buy the crude ones. So just buy a bunch. And then for everything that is rare, or like yellow gold, buy the masters ones. So what will it look like? Let's say you have like 5 spaces available, like basically. You probably do at this point, especially with this bag. So you just drag out 5.
All things have a right to grow.
And you salvage, sorry, you open them first. This is very important. You open them. And then you salvage them. Yes, and then you get these resources and some luck. You can use all of the luck you get. And you can put all of the resources into the bank using this button here. You click it, you do this. So you do this repeatedly all the time. It will be very, very difficult at first because I have no space. But for example, right now I have like 55 space available. I can afford to do this one, for instance. I open all of them. And then salvage all of them. Using multiple salvage kits. Some of them got into the invisible bag actually.
Act with wisdom.
So I salvaged all of them, then I click deposit, and that's the money in my bank now. So salvage all of them like this, then you go to your bank. Sorry, that's not the bank. I suggest this location, by the way, because it has this vendor here with the salvage kits and the bank right next to you. So if you don't have an invisible bag, you just put, let's say, everything that you are not intending to salvage into your bank, which will be filled as well, but at least you can find like 2 spaces there. Like put everything here. And then take back like only what you want to salvage, and just do this repeatedly. It's a little annoying at first, but it works. So yeah, I suggest you do this here, and after you salvage them, you can just pick up the resources from the bank. These ones will be the most common. And you just sell them. It's basically click fast sell. Don't sell the unidentified ones. Don't sell the rares that you open. Just don't bother with it at first, at least. Later, when you want to optimize everything, do it. But at first, you don't really need to bother with it. And that's how you make money. In terms of metas that I can recommend, I recommended you Tangle Depths and Auric Bazin. Let me get on my character that actually has map unlocked. Tangle Depths and Auric Bazin, they are very good because they are base hot metas. So if you bought the Heart of Thorns expansion, you already have access to them. You just need to open them up and waypoints and all that stuff. So there will be over here on the left, like far left. The Auric Bazin meta takes place here. The Tangle Depths meta takes place here on this waypoint specifically. You just do them. They're in the base game. They yield a lot. It's very good. I just suggest you do this. Then, in addition to that, let's say you did all of those metas and you want more money, right? You can catch the Dragon Stand meta. It's a static map, but it's not necessarily a static meta. So the map resets like every 2 hours, I think, maybe every 1 hour, and starts over here. And if the players choose to do this, they advance through the map to the final boss. But if they don't, the map will be stale, nothing will be happening there. You can try catching Dragon Stand meta, and just like with the other metas, You go social, LFG, Heart of Thorns, and here you can find some metas. Let's check the time. Okay, we are in between the metas. Great time to record the video. No groups here. There is a Dragon Stand group, so somebody is doing the Dragon Stand. You can catch them there, and that's additional money. Somebody may be doing the Verdant Brink as well, but not many people do this. It doesn't happen very often. Like right now, it doesn't. And if you've done all of these three, I suggest next thing you do is Leyline Anomaly. It says Genderan Fields. So how do you handle this? Like, how do you know where to go? You click this line of text here, copy it, go to chat, paste and send, and it will become a clickable waypoint, and you just go to this waypoint. For Leyline Anomaly, you'll basically get one mystic coin that costs like 2 gold at this point, and for this one it says Genderan Fields. I suggest you open all of them up, like open the entire map, because the anomaly can appear randomly, like anywhere basically. So you need all of the waypoints. Like I don't have this area unlocked, and there are definitely some waypoints there. So if it appears there, I'm kind of screwed a little bit, but I can still go there. Like, yeah. So open all the map, and after the Leyline Anomaly, let's say you have the base Path of Fire as well. I suggest you try catching the Pinata and the Casino. There's like Casino and Pinata, but not everyone are doing this, and you may not catch it. Next, if you have just the base Heart of Thorns and Path of Fire, nothing else, and you still need more money after this, you can go Verdant Brink during the day. So the day phase, right now it's night, and it's the meta that nobody is doing because there are no groups. But during the day, just run around the map, do the orange events, and you'll get Packed Crowbars. You will get these guys, Packed Crowbars. And around the map, maybe I can even go there and show you right now, there are located like chests, you could say. And you can just run around the map and open them, and they will give you some loot and you'll get some money from it. It's quite profitable actually, but I strongly suggest that you have a mount, because it's a hell of a location to traverse. So this is how it looks like: airship cargo. And if you look through the wall, you see it starts like shining through the wall. You can spot them like this. So basically go here, open them, and they will give you some loot. They'll give you an unidentified, they'll give you airship parts that you can use in this same location. Let me see if I can check it over here first.
Wow, that's quality armor. Thank you so much.
Yeah, these bladed ones. It's exotics with any stats. So for example, if you're a new player and you want a let's say you want an exotic set with Trailblazer stats, right? Which you can only get on Ascended otherwise. You can buy these, 1 gold each, and the map currency, and you can open them with the Trailblazer stats, and this will be the exotics. So it's very cool. You can run around this location, open these boxes, and it's quite profitable. See, there is another one shining. I can just go there and open it. What's next? Let's say if you have some episodes. Honestly, like in my personal experience, nothing really beats the base hot events. But if you have hot episodes, there are many people in a crack in the ice doing the Bitter Frost events, because you can get some Ascended backpack, Ascended jewelry from there. There are many people doing them. You can run around the map, open the ice boxes. Next, currently there is a, let's say, an event going on where they give you these achievements that for revisiting the old episodes. So currently every single episode is kinda active, people are doing stuff there, but I wouldn't necessarily say that they're profitable. So among hot season episodes, I suggest number 3, and among POF episodes, they are very profitable. I suggest War Eternal, Dragonfall. I suggest Daybreak, number 1. People do the Palavadan plus GH runs quite often there. In Dragonfall you have to catch, it's not a static meta, but in Daybreak it's a static meta, it's over here. Palavadan, this one. There may be even groups right now, let's see. No, there are no groups right now. In Dragonfall there are groups, so this events, Key Farm, Meta, Chump Train, you can join them, it's very profitable. It's probably the most profitable event at this point. If you have the Icebrood Saga, yes, there is Grothmar Valley. It has these events every like every hour, basically every 30 minutes maybe, and some of them give you an item that also costs 2 gold that you can also sell. It's like static gold basically. In Thunderhead Peaks, I think, I'm not sure, the oil flows, it gives you the lower half of the key, I think. It also costs $2, but I don't even remember the name. I haven't done it in a while. Yeah, I will not be able to find it. So maybe in Grothmar Valley, which is I think it's maybe episode 5. Yes, it's episode 5. Sorry, Thunderhead Peaks, episode 5. Can also be a little bit profitable. And that's basically it. That's like all the metas I recommend. You can go to the Dragonstorm public once a day, and it has a 2 gold like raw reward. It's kinda lengthy, you'll be AFK a lot, and I can also do the daily, which is also kinda lengthy. I didn't mention it, because I actually stopped doing it, but maybe you should do it. I suggest you do it with PvP, it's very easy, like relatively easy. If you can stand the PvP, you just need to win once and do a bunch of damage usually. So it's very easy, it's usually like 1 or 2 PvP games. But if you cannot stand PvP, honestly I wouldn't recommend, but you can still do this. It gives you achievement points, which is important, gives you raw gold. Yeah, so you can do the daily as well. That's basically it. That's all I was doing, and let me see. Throughout the history of this account, I haven't spent a single like dollar on this game, and I've bought this much in terms of gems. You can see. I bought the preparation pack, all of the Living World season 3, season 4. I've bought individual episodes as well. I think the base price is like 1600 or something like that. Then the Icebrood Saga, all of that I didn't have unlocked. Bank tab expansion, character slots, this Salvagematics, Runecrafters I don't recommend, by the way, it's just for convenience. But Copperfed is very good. And now I don't have anything else to buy. I just started buying skins at this point. I've calculated the other day, I've spent like 31,000 gold, and I've been playing on this character like I think 1,000 hour maybe. I forgot the command. So when I was playing actively, I was playing like 700 hours on this character within a few months, and I've bought all of that. I basically like finished all of my accounts. I have several slots, I'll buy more. I have all of the classes created, all of the characters. I still need some bank expansion, I still need some resource bank expansion, but basically you can say that the account is like kinda finished, and I was doing just the metas. There is no other trick to it. One thing I also want to mention, there is a common meta train that starts with Tequatl. So they go Tequatl, then they go Chuck Garant, I think. Hold on. No, I think they go Tequatl, then they go Leline Anomaly, then they go Chuck, then they go Auric Bazin, and some of them later go to the Shatterer, to the High Bluffs, or Drakar, like one of them. And you can join them. They start with Tequatl. You can fight Tequatl here. World bosses. The Tequatl will be here. You can join them, and they will just navigate you. There is a very common. It's like a very common train, but I wouldn't say that it's very like profitable. People do this for the social part of it, I guess. There is also a website called Fast Farming. You can go here and check how much each of the thing in the game costs. For example, you can check how much the meta costs. It's up to you, it's very questionable. It's not 100%, it's up to you to decide whether you want to trust that website or not. So I guess that's it. That was my short video, I guess.